I just manifested $175,995. What? Yes, this is a conversation I had with a former business coaching client of mine who went on to say, yes, I thought I was going to receive over $100,000 next year, but it came in sooner and more than I had expected. My reaction, oh my God, I got chills. So I asked her, how are you going to make your money work for you now? And she said, well, I've already decided to keep it safe in a CD earning about 5%. I am so excited. My response, what? This is an actual conversation I had with a former client last week. And obviously, there are a few issues with her decision. First, there are plenty of options in which you are not just barely outpacing inflation. I teach investing in stocks or real estate or even reinvesting in your business, but there are plenty of other options, including bonds or crypto or tax deferred annuities that could generate a better return. Two constraints caused these other options not to be made. One, her belief that these other investments are risky and won't get her a return of over 5% over a 5 or 10-year period. By the way, the stock market index has averaged about 10% over the last 20 years. And the second reason, which was another constraint, was her lack of interest in learning about any of these other options. Are you coachable? Are you open-minded? If so, I'd love to have a conversation with you about how I can help you move towards financial freedom. So feel free to respond to this email if you're watching this from the email with the words financial freedom. And if you're watching this on YouTube, put a comment below this video, financial freedom, and I'll reach out to you. We'll set up a call and I will help you in a short period of time move towards financial freedom. That call is absolutely free, by the way. So as usual, I'm going to be sharing with you some past and upcoming events, powerful affirmation, and a member highlight, as well as my book highlight. So here's this week's affirmation. Say it out loud with emotion. I enjoy my prosperity and share it freely with the world. So here's some past and upcoming events. My next free masterclass is tonight, January 23rd at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's called How to Create Money Miracles. And I'm really excited to be co-facilitating this masterclass with Chara Rodriguez. She is a mystical, magical meditation teacher, creator of Soul Path Yoga, and also the author of two amazing books, Breathe and Love. We are going to give you specific techniques to make 2024 your most abundant year yet. You have to register in advance. I'll put the link below this video, and you have until noon Eastern today, January 23rd, to be admitted. So please sign up as soon as possible. Did I mention it's absolutely free? Tomorrow night, January 24th, I'm going to be speaking at a free networking event called What is Your 2024 Vision? I'll be sharing one technique for visualizing that has worked amazingly well in my life, and I believe will work amazingly well in yours. You have to register in advance for that event too. I'll put the link below this video and in the email. And by the way, did I mention that networking event is absolutely free as well? Thursday night, I'm going to be speaking, and I'm really excited to be speaking to this group of investors who work with Philip Chan of Lightspeed Investing. I'm going to be giving them some powerful money mindset techniques so that they won't be buying when they should be selling and selling when they should be buying. And I was accepted to be interviewed on the Dad Space podcast by Dave Campbell. I'll let you know when that interview goes live in February. And last week, I was also accepted to speak on the Business Leaders podcast that will go live next week. And finally, my interview on the Builders podcast with Matt Levenhagen. We talked about my favorite books of all time, as well as the importance of playing the budget game in your business and personal life. That is live now. So I put the link below this video and in the email. Now, each week I highlight a member of my network. This week it's Stuart Elliott. Stuart is a change facilitator and personal growth strategist. He has created a new course for those of us who have ever had or currently have imposter syndrome. I know there are some of you out there. I've had it in the past. If you want to learn more, click the link below this video and in the email. And finally, my book highlight. I'm really excited to share this week's book. This was a book recommended in the 7 Levels of Communication, which I read last month. This week's book is called Permission Marketing by Seth Godin. I've included just about a page in this video, but I have all 4 pages of my notes in the email I sent to subscribers. If you're interested in all 4 pages of my notes, feel free to subscribe at salamour.com or just send me an email at joel@salaurmor.com, telling me you want all 4 pages, and I'll send them to you, and I'll also subscribe you to the weekly video and email. So here's the highlights of the book, Permission Marketing. Imagine a tropical island populated by people with simple needs and plenty of resources. You won't find a bustling economy there. That's because you need things in order to have an economy, people who want things and a scarcity of things they want. Without scarcity, there's no basis for an economy. When there's an abundance of any commodity, the value of that commodity plummets. If a commodity can be produced at will and costs little or nothing to create, it's not likely to be scarce either. That's the situation with information and services today. Permission marketing offers the consumer an opportunity to volunteer to be marketed to. By talking only to volunteers, permission marketing guarantees that consumers pay more attention to the marketing message. It allows marketers to tell their story calmly and succinctly without fear of being interrupted by competitors or interruption marketers. Permission marketing encourages consumers to participate in a long-term interactive marketing campaign in which they are rewarded in some way for paying attention to increasingly relevant messages. Imagine your marketing message being read by 70% of the prospects you send it to, not 5% or 1%. And then imagine that 35% respond. Imagine your calculus teacher with 2 choices. Interrupt a school pep rally to give a 1-minute lecture on integrals to all 1,000 students in the school, or get 30 minutes of uninterrupted attention from the 50 best students in the school, all of whom are just at the right level for your class, and all of whom need to get an A in your class to get into college. While the first group will undoubtedly give you greater reach, it's fairly certain that no one will learn any calculus. The second group, on the other hand, presented with relevant information that captures their devoted attention, is far more likely to get the message. The intravenous permission level. The highest level of permission is called intravenous. This is what you've got going when you're in the intensive care unit with a needle in your arm. Your doctor has your written permission to inject just about anything he wants into your IV bag. A marketer who has achieved intravenous permission from his customers is making the buying decisions on behalf of the customers. This privilege is huge, but the downside is significant. What do you get if you cross an insomniac with a dyslexic and an agnostic? Someone who stays up all night worrying about whether there really is a dog. It's pretty funny the first time, but the second time it doesn't even make you smile. So thanks for watching. I believe in you.